We're going to start with the heart-centered meditation. So bring yourself either to the floor, laying down on your back, or you can do this one in a chair, as long as you're comfortable sitting in the chair and your feet are flat on the floor and the spine is nicely straight. So you can take either the chair or the floor for this meditation. Just making yourselves comfortable. You might want a blanket. You might get a little bit chilly in the meditation because as the body relaxes it cools down. So take a blanket if you feel you'll need one. You can also, if you're lying down, you can put a support under the head or under the knees or the lower back if you get any problems in those areas when you're lying down to meditate. So making sure you're comfortable. And before we begin the meditation, we're just going to take a few breaths into the belly. So deep breathing, letting the breath reach right down into the base of the stomach. So your belly expands and contracts as you inhale and exhale. If you're lying down, just let the feet drop out to the side. Let go through the hips and the buttocks. Let the back connect to the floor. The shoulder blades, the arms, the head and the neck, and the front of the body relaxes down. If you're sitting in a chair, let the lower half of the body sink down into the chair as the spine gently moves up. So if you're in a chair, you can place something between the back of the chair and your lower back, a cushion or a block, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're in a place of relaxation and the breathing is regular and slow. So we're going to begin the heart-centered meditation. So bring the hands either to prayer position, resting wherever's comfortable on the torso, or you can have the fingers interlinked, resting wherever's comfortable on the torso. And then we cross. You can either cross the legs at the ankles, or you can bring your feet into Baddha Konasana. So that's where you have the soles of the feet together and the knees dropping out to the side. It doesn't matter how close the heels are towards the groin. They can be as far away or as close as is comfortable. And this is about making the connection. It's like you're completing a circuit for the energy to flow through the body. So if you're in that pose, make sure you're comfortable. And we're going to start to slow down. Slow right down. Now. And as we inhale, using our imagination, we're going to expand the whole heart on the inhale. So breathe in, and as you breathe in, imagine your whole heart expanding out gently, without strain. So you're breathing in, expanding your heart, and as you exhale, let the body release into softness. So you're breathing in with a conscious intention, visualizing the heart. When the lungs are full, you have reached the edge. And then exhale as you release. Inhale, expanding the heart. Exhale, releasing into softness. Inhale to exhale, expanding the heart and releasing into softness. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing, expanding the heart. Keep going with that breathing and the expansion of the heart. Inhaling, exhaling, expanding the heart and releasing into softness. And we're going to keep that going. But this time, when we expand on the inhale, we're going to go a little bit further. And we're going to take the awareness through to the lungs. So on your next inhale, we're expanding through the heart center first, and then that keeps expanding through to the lungs. So the lungs expand, and as they fill and you reach the edge of the lungs, imagine there's like a little ripple before you exhale and release into softness. So we're inhaling, expanding through the heart center, all the way through to the lungs. And as you reach the end of that inhale, it's like a little ripple. And you exhale, releasing into softness. So keep that going. Inhale, expanding out through the heart center and the lungs. A little ripple at the end before you exhale. So the breath becomes fluid. and soft. As you inhale and exhale. Inhale to exhale, expanding through the heart center and the lungs. And you exhale into softness. Inhaling and exhaling. Expansion into softness. So again, keep that going. The breath is slow and regular. There's no struggle, no strain. Keep going with the inhale and the exhale. So we're continuing expanding through the heart and the lungs. But this time, when we inhale, we're going to take that awareness to just outside of the body, to where your aura is. So as we inhale, expanding through the heart, through to the lungs, and then just a little bit beyond the body to the aura. And then again, there's a little ripple before you exhale and release into softness. So we inhale, soft, long inhale, expanding through the heart, through to the lungs. And then we just move a little bit outside the body so your awareness is touching your aura. A little ripple before we come back on the exhale, releasing into softness. Inhale to exhale. Expanding through the heart center, the lungs, to the aura just outside of the body. And then exhale, release into softness. Keeping that going. Inhale to exhale, expanding into softness. Inhaling and exhaling, expanding into softness. Keeping that going. And then we're going to move our awareness a little bit further this time to outside of the room. So your awareness is going to be touching maybe the trees and the grass that's outside of the room. So we inhale, expanding through the heart center to the lungs, touching the aura outside of the body, and then moving a little bit further to the trees, the grass, the flowers that are outside of the room. And then there's a little ripple before it moves back in on the exhale. So we're inhaling, expanding through the heart center, the lungs, the aura, and then outside of the room, touching trees, flowers, the grass, exhaling, letting the body fall into softness. Inhaling and exhaling, expanding into softness. So as we inhale and expand all the way to the trees, the grass and the flowers, what we're doing is we're gathering that healing energy from the trees, grass and the flowers, and we're bringing it back into the body. So imagine as we reach out and touch those things, as we exhale, we're bringing back that healing energy into the body. So we inhale, expanding through the heart, the lungs, the aura, all the way to the trees. Maybe you have a tree in your garden. And gathering that energy and bringing it back to the body on the exhale. So keeping that going, inhaling and exhaling, expanding, gathering that healing energy and then exhaling into softness. Inhale to exhale, expanding into softness. Keep that going. And this time, when we move out on the exhale, I want you to imagine that you're gathering the energy, that healing energy of the whole planet. So we inhale, moving from the heart center all the way out on the inhale, and gathering the healing energy of the whole planet and bringing it back into the body on the exhale. So we inhale, expanding through the heart, through to the lungs, the aura of the body, to the trees, and then all the way out to the whole planet, and bringing that healing energy back on the exhale. Inhale to exhale, expanding into softness. Inhaling and exhaling, expanding our consciousness, our awareness on the inhale, bringing back that healing energy into the body on the exhale. Inhale to exhale, expanding into softness. Letting the body breathe, taking our consciousness out to the whole planet and bringing back that healing energy on the exhale. So this time we're going to move beyond our planet, and on the inhale I want you to, if you have a favourite planet in our solar system, maybe take your awareness, your consciousness out to your favourite planet and then bring it back on the exhale. So we're inhaling, expanding through the heart, to the lungs, our aura, to the trees, the whole planet, and then taking it out to our solar system, to whichever planet you feel you're drawn to at this particular moment, and then bringing back that healing energy again. The energy that creates the planets, the whole universe, and the energy that creates us. We are all made of the same stuff. So you're not taking anything away when you breathe in and collect that energy, because energy doesn't end, it just gets recycled and goes round. So we're breathing in, expanding through the heart, the lungs, the aura, to the trees, the whole planet, and then touching whichever planet you feel is right for you, and then on the exhale you're bringing back that healing energy into the body. Inhale to exhale. Expanding our awareness, our consciousness. And as we exhale, bringing back that energy into the body. Inhale to exhale. Expanding into softness. Breathing. It's all about the breath. Inhale to exhale. Expanding out to whichever planet is right for you, and then coming back, breathing. So this time we're going to try and take it a little bit further. So as you inhale, using your imagination, I want you to move beyond our solar system to the stars that we see when we look up in the night sky. So as you breathe in, expanding through the heart, lungs, aura, the trees, planet, our solar system, and then beyond. And as you get there, just touch it and go, hi. And then we're bringing that healing energy back into the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Expanding our consciousness all the way out to beyond our solar system, using your imagination, and then exhaling, and we bring that healing energy back into the body, releasing down into softness. Inhale to exhale, expanding into softness. Letting the body breathe. So stay with that, inhaling and exhaling. to exhale. Collecting that healing energy. Bring it back into the body on the exhale. So we're communicating with that life force, that whatever that is that makes the planets, the universe, the trees, ants, and ourselves. Whatever that is, that's what we're connecting to. And we are communicating with that. As we move out and touch, and then bring that back in. And as you move out to just beyond the solar system, I want you to repeat this mantra 3 times. Already healed and done. So as you move out and touch beyond our solar system, just repeating already healed and done. And then bring it back on the exhale. So just repeating that 3 times. And you can use this mantra whenever you feel that you need to. And you just need to repeat it a few times, either aloud or to yourself. So continuing the inhale and the exhale. And then we're going to start to bring it back. So on your next inhale, we're just going to touch a planet in our solar system and then bring it back in. So we're starting to move the awareness back into the body slowly. We're touching a planet in our solar system, bringing it back, bringing that energy back on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we're moving the awareness to the whole planet on the inhale. And as you exhale, bringing that energy back into the body. Inhale to exhale. Slowly moving our awareness back towards the body. And then this time we're touching trees that are outside your home or in your garden. And bringing that healing energy back into the body. Inhale to exhale. Expanding our consciousness and then moving into softness. So on your next inhale, we're just moving out to the aura that's just outside of the body. And coming back on the exhale. Inhaling to just outside of the body, to our aura. And then coming back on the exhale. And then we're coming to the edge of the lungs as we breathe in. Back on the exhale. So we're breathing, expanding through the heart to the edge of the lungs, and then back on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling, expanding into softness. And then we're bringing our awareness to our heart center, to our heart chakra. So we're inhaling, expanding through the heart center. And exhale, release into softness. Inhaling and exhaling. Expanding into softness. So this meditation is also about conscious breathing. So at any time during the day, you can stop and just take a few breaths with that awareness. So becoming aware of your breathing. Just take a few breaths throughout the day, whenever you feel the need to. Just brings that awareness back into the body and connecting to that healing energy. So we're inhaling, expanding through the heart center, and exhaling, releasing into softness. So again, I want you to repeat the mantra 3 times with full awareness, already healed and done, as we breathe into the heart center. And then we're just going to let the breath drop down into the belly. Breathing into the belly, letting the belly expand and contract. Breathing. Being aware of your body lying on the floor. And then release the hands and release the feet from where they are. So the legs stretched out along the floor, with the feet just flopping out to the side, and the hands are next to you, palms facing up if that's comfortable. And we're just going to take a few breaths into the belly. So as you're breathing into the belly, I want you to think about whatever is your heart's desire. Because you can manifest your heart's desire through this conscious breathing by using your imagination. But it's getting to what is your true heart's desire. And if you approach your heart's desire from your heart center, from a place of love and high vibration, it will manifest. And just lastly, before we begin to wake up the body, this meditation is also about celebration. Because breathing, your breath, is life. Breath is life. So if you're celebrating your life through this conscious breathing and moving it out, moving your consciousness out into the universe, that is a celebration of life and of the creator of everything, whatever that creator is for you. So we're celebrating a life by doing this meditation. So we're going to start to wake up the body by moving the feet and the toes. So moving the feet and the toes, scrunching up the toes if that's comfortable. You can stretch out the legs. And then we're moving the fingers and the hands. So again, scrunch up the fingers, move the fingers around and the hands, move the wrists. And then you can stretch the arms over the head, give the body a huge stretch. That was my shoulder clicking. So a big stretch for the body. You can yawn, you can make a noise if you like. Do whatever you feel your body wants to do. So have a big stretch, and then when you're ready, we can bring the knees into the chest. Give yourselves a huge hug, hugging the knees into the chest. An option here, if you like, is to just rock from side to side. And then when you feel ready, you can just come over onto your right side and take a few breaths there. And then when you feel ready, just come up to sitting. Do this slowly, don't do it fast. And just bring the hands to prayer when you're ready. So the hands come to prayer, resting against the heart center. Namaste.